Hello, welcome to Zane Crypto. Today we will check out the ZILLIQA project. Again, this is one of the coins that I'm heavily bagged among my portfolio, so I'm going to be a little bit biased to all these projects I love. That's why I own them, and I'll try to be as objective as possible. But we all know the narrative with all these other mainnet projects. They're not Ethereum, right? They're not Polkadot, and they don't have enough partnerships or DApps building on them at this very moment. However, they do have their upsides, just like ADA, VeChain, Icon, and whatnot. They're all being used. They're just not as popular as Ethereum right now. However, I think when crypto is a bit more transparent, like all these regulations becomes a bit more transparent with the government, more and more developers would jump into different blockchains and like amongst their countries. And things will start growing in the next, I would say, 2 to 5 years. So, and ZILLIQA is a Singaporean project, so I think a lot of Southeast Asians will jump on boat, and even foreigners. So let's have a gZIL. So ZILLIQA is a blockchain platform built by reputable academics in Singapore that aims to empower innovators to build the new digital economy. It is set to establish partnerships across industry verticals that have emerged as clear benefiters to innovative, decentralized technologies. So with their participation across digital advertising, financial services, payments, gaming, as well as digital entertainment. With the ZILLIQA platform, they hope users and businesses can leverage the full potential of decentralized technology. All in all, ZILLIQA just want the traditional market building on top of this layer of Web 3.0, I would say. So once they have a good layer of financial foundation built in, of course with the internet speed and everything can just build on top, and you can monetize everything quite easily, tokenize things. It's basically the get-go of all these mainnet projects, right? And one big narrative this year would be cross-chain, and where different blockchains can communicate to one another, with one another. So then you can do some more of a global payment and finding that medium of exchange. And yeah, like just different pegged sort of prices and how people view all these projects. Maybe they would look at it as stocks with their values and whatnot. But yeah, moving on. So ZILLIQA's philosophy is that they need to identify the strength of everyone's idea, and then they will follow it and be open to learn from other projects. So success is based on long-term quality, security, and infrastructure resilience. That is the ZILLIQA's philosophy. So I really like it. I think it's a very humble project. I mean, a bullish project with a very modest team behind, and I think they're quite diligent and resilient and a little bit of a hype with all the social marketing, but besides that, they are working hard, and they are academics and building things from a more, I guess, peer-reviewed kind of way, more credible sort of way. So let's see whether they will brainstorm to the whole blockchain space. So let's talk about their staking portal. I think that's quite important since they're proof of stake project. So staking for ZILLIQA is live right now, and stakers can earn both ZIL and gZIL. So gZIL is the governance token on the ZILLIQA blockchain. I'll just talk about a little bit. I'll talk a little bit about gZIL. So the rationale behind gZIL is to capture long-term token holders and give them access to governance, so they can later use to make the ecosystem how they want. I guess like you get to vote and make decisions on the community projects. So gZIL will only be issued for 1 year. So from the 14th of October 2020 and 365 days from that. And the objective is to create scarcity and to incentivize users to get involved in the staking program early. So the maximum number of gZIL would be 700,000 and 722. I think 722,700 tokens. So whatever. It's a pretty unique number, but that's the maximum number, so we might not even get that. And later on I will talk about what gZIL can do. For now, that I know, it's a pretty big deal, so I do want to leave it to the end, so then maybe you guys will watch the whole thing, listen to the whole thing. I know it's just a slideshow, it's not very entertaining, but I just want to keep practicing, and then I will show face and whatnot. Just want to gain some confidence and comfortability. I feel like I'm a lot better than the first time already, with some constructive feedbacks from my friends. So now I want to move on to one of the strongest projects I think that's built on ZILLIQA blockchain at the moment. Actually, there are two things. Two different projects I think that's built on the ZILLIQA blockchains that make me really FOMO into this project in the first place. So number one is HG Exchange. I think this is one of the top projects that built on ZILLIQA. So what is HG Exchange? So it powers cross-border listing and trading of both digital and non-digital capital market products through an alliance of leading capital market intermediaries. So HG Exchange has one of the largest coverage in the Asian private capital markets. So I think it's kind of similar to synthetics or perpetual injective protocols. You can trade stocks and whatnot, where you get to trade other financial products on the platforms. But the key difference is that on HG Exchange you gain access to investment opportunities in private companies and what they say unicorns. You get to invest in private equity and venture capital deals to diversify your investment portfolio and capture the value of high growth companies before their IPO. So private IPOs. I don't know whether you have watched this London Real videos. It talks about private IPO. So I will actually link in the description below. So all in all, HG Exchange is a private exchange formed by an alliance of leading financial intermediaries, individually licensed and regulated by the Monetary Authority of Singapore. Its technology infrastructure is underpinned by the ZILLIQA blockchain technology and proven exchange solutions to enable secure and efficient cross-border listing and trading of both digital and non-digital capital market products. It opens up access to private market opportunities in private equity and venture capital funds and high growth companies to a global network of 500,000 investors. This is why I'm super bullish on this news, on this development on the ZILLIQA blockchain. And moving on from that, ZILLIQA also has its own DEX. So DEX is a decentralized exchange. So ZIL Swap is very similar to Uniswap. It's a fully decentralized protocol for ZRC2 token, which is like ERC20, but it's just built on the ZILLIQA platform. Users and dApps may use the protocol to swap between any two tokens without any middlemen. So the swap is just done against liquidity pools, just like Uniswaps. There's no need to have a centralized exchange. So a transaction can be done quickly and completely on chain. So yeah, it's pretty complete. I would say the ZILLIQA ecosystem is ready to. It's basically like Ethereum right now, and a bit faster, a bit quicker. It's without the projects. So one of the YouTubers that I truly admire and respect is Ivan on Tech, and he always says that everything is on Ethereum right now and they're not going anywhere. And I must agree, but agree to disagree. They might not go anywhere, but the new waves of developers, they might build on something else. Who knows? Maybe with a bit of government funding, and with more people like Ivan on Tech. Maybe some people would be like Ivan on Tech for ZILLIQA, and build like a good academy and learn the skill of language, like programming language, and build stuff that is impressive on the ZILLIQA blockchain. So who knows? The next 5-10 years, well, time will tell. And the next reason, the next slide will be my other reason that why I'm so strongly bullish with the ZILLIQA project. Because I think that ZILLIQA is going to have a very solid position in Singapore with its partnership with XSGD. They created this coin called XSGD, which is not widely used, but it is used by Gemini right now, and it is used by the Singapore traders, I would say. Yeah. So now it's live anyway. That's what I'm trying to say. XSGD is powered by, as you could tell, as you know it, the ZILLIQA blockchain. And it is also approved by the Monetary Authority of Singapore for the provision of e-money issuance services. So it is the e-money of Singapore. How much more bullish can you be? You basically tokenized the Singaporean dollar. It's pegged 1-to-1. And XSGD is Southeast Asia's leading fintech platform for digital businesses. Their focus is to provide the last mile financial access to the rising digital economy in the ASEAN region. Man, I get goosebumps reading this. So I hope you're as bullish as I am, because I'm heavily bagged and staking, getting that gZIL for my own financial freedom in the future. And I wish nothing but richness and health and happiness to all of you who's listening. Okay, so here are some projects that are built on the ZILLIQA blockchain. Some dApps, some games, some prediction markets, some stuff. I like it, but obviously they're not very. When I read their websites, their white paper, it's not very well made. It's not like projects on Ethereum. So this is my only concern, my only bearishness, my only FUD with the ZILLIQA team. I just don't find all these apps that's built on the ZILLIQA blockchains very attractive at the moment. It's basically just betting games and whatnot. But we'll have a look into it. So first we got Red Chili's. So Red Chili wants to bring decentralization into gaming platforms. Their games basically betting or like rolling dice and whatnot. So I'm not that interested in this kind of thing. However, let's have a read. Anyone can host a game by using the Red Chili's token, and anyone can participate to play the game using the ZIL token. So you're betting your ZIL on these games and opening up the prediction gaming market. They use the smart contracts to verify their results through the voting system, and reward claims distributed from storing ZIL and red C used in each game, adding fresh red chilies from reward wallet, which are distributed to host, winning players, developers, and governors. So as long as there remains a majority of honest hosts, players and voters, the system remains safe from attackers. I'm just reading off their website. But as you can see, a lot of games still not out yet. They do have this Premier League thing, so you can bet on soccer and get some reward, and it's pretty high reward, but not many people are playing it, as I know, because I have hosted a few games, and it wasn't too lucrative for now. Maybe a lot of people will bet on it. You do need ZIL to be more adopted by people, and they want to use the ZIL tokens. So at the moment, I think everyone's just speculating on the price, and it's risky enough to hold crypto for many people. Hence, okay, this next one of the first ZRC2 tokens available on ZIL Swap is the Carbon token. It is a utility token that will be used to power a number of innovative products, services, and tools currently being developed by Genesis Labs. I couldn't find much. Oh my god. I couldn't find much information about the Genesis Lab. I couldn't tell you much about it, but they have this very interesting token offering model. So it's not ICO. It's called an Unlimited Token Offering, UTO model, and it will bring a new standard in fairness and transparencies when it comes to raising funds on the blockchain. So this UTO model applies a smart contract where it will lock up investors' funds and give investors special UTO tokens which won't be listed on any exchange. This means that token is less prone to market manipulation, so it won't have pump and dump scheme. And the Genesis Labs would not be actively pushing to be listed on any exchanges. Therefore, projects that launch on Carbon have the incentive to work hard and improve their projects, because at any time, investors can always sell their tokens back to the contract, because it's locking the smart contracts, and withdraw their investment. The money from the investment, despite the tokens already assigned to the UTO beneficiary, things like that. So basically, it's lock up funds, let you develop, and the projects do well, then probably the token price goes up. But early investors with the UTO, they could always pull out if the project is super crap, and they probably won't lose too much of their money. I think that's the gist of it. So another more and there's another more recent lottery game on ZILLIQA is Zillionaires. So it's the first app developed by the team ZILLIQA. Don't know whether you heard of them, but Blockchain Alien or not. They're pretty nice people, and they always update me on the via YouTube. I watch their channels, and pretty cool people. So with this Zillionaire stuff, they offer some amazing random-based lottery games, ranging from 10k to 1 mil ZIL. So just 3 categories: is 10k, 100k, and 1 mil. Nice. And then once the sports are filled, everyone bought enough, there's enough money in the pool, then they'll randomly pick an address and give it to them. I think if it's not just one winner, it will be way better, because it's a pretty big pool. Quite a lot of people buy tickets, and And yeah, only one winner. That's not just not happy enough, you know. Just last time I bought, maybe I spent like 2,000-3,000 ZILs and I didn't get my reward, and I felt really gutted. So, but lastly, now, yeah, it's getting a bit too long. But lastly, I want to end this video with how bullish I am with gZIL, and here's why. The Pillar Protocol is managed by people around the world who hold ZILLIQA's governance token, gZIL, through a system of scientific governance involving executive voting and governance polling. gZIL holders govern the protocol and the financial risks of Pillar to ensure its stability, transparency, and efficiency. So it is DeFi on ZILLIQA, providing stablecoin lending, collateral, auction, liquidations, and more. Basically, it is the whole traditional financial system on the ZILLIQA blockchain. That's why Pillar Protocol, that is what Pillar Protocol is all about. So yeah, this is a very exciting project that's going to be built on the ZILLIQA blockchain, and I cannot wait until this rollout. Last but not least, ZILLIQA is building a bridge to the Ethereum blockchain. So once that's done, ZIL token can be swapped to Ethereum platforms and be used there. I don't know how the development's gonna go. Like, I don't know whether you can sell stuff on the ETH blockchain, even though it's still like if it's like ZRC2 tokens. But yeah, I'll keep you up to date. So hope you guys enjoy my little slideshow. Drop some comments below and tell me what you think of ZILLIQA. And if you do like the video and want to see more, like and sub to my channel so you can witness the growth of it all. So until next time, peace.